Okay. So re-ask me the question that you just asked me.
Okay, so first let me tell you the scenario, and I'm gonna tell you why I asked that question. So the scenario was basically he told me he got his own place with the woo. He just got out of jail. He ain't trying to go back to hustling, but yeah, he doesn't have a job. It's kind of hard for him to get a job because his record. Boom. Alright. So, but then he turns around and tells me, he has a problem with filling out applications. Okay, so you have a problem with filling out applications, which means you have a problem with getting a job, to me. That's number one. So then, you tell me you going through all this shit with your family and this, and the third, you want me to be patient. My point is, what the fuck am I being patient for? You ain't got shit to offer me or my child, so I don't have a reason to be patient. At this point, you can move the fuck around. So then I come to the point where, you just being selfish. You ain't got no heart. You supposed to be, I'm down. That's what's wrong with y'all women. Y'all always kick me when they down. First of all, it ain't about a men or us women kicking y'all when y'all down. It's the point that when y'all do get up, y'all don't never got down, show respect or love to the motherfuckers that helped you when you was down.
You better talk, girl. Touch. Well, let me go back. So the question you asked me was, how do I feel about a man that don't work and just got out of jail, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my bouncer said it best. If a man don't work, he don't eat. Now, it's different situations. Now, if he put up some hustle money or something and he knew he was probably going to get knocked or whatever the case is, and he put some money up, and that's the reason why he's not filling out applications, then I can understand that because he got a little side money put up. Maybe he's going to open a business, be entrepreneur. That's even better. But for those who don't have that cushion and they wasn't smart enough to put nothing up and they're just getting out, I feel like you got to look at the place where they coming from, because a lot of our men and women that are in the penitentiary, because people think jail and the penitentiary is the same. That's two different shits.
Yes.
Okay, jail is jail. Okay, penitentiary is a different world. So look at where he coming from. Look at his background. Look how long he's been incarcerated, and then you gotta look at the mental health. And he feel like every sister is gonna kick him or, try to be funny style with him because he ain't got no job. Okay, well, what we need to understand as black women and as women, period, you have a lot of our brothers who are going into, the system and they're not educated. While they're in the system, they become educated, some of them. But majority of them, when they get out to try to readjust back to society, you think of a person that went to jail in the early 2000s versus them getting out. I mean, no, hear me out, CJ. It's not an excuse, but we have to understand, and I'm not giving excuses, but we got to understand that type of mental health, because it's not the easiest thing to readjust back to society when society was one way when you went in, and then when you come out, it's a totally different way. So it could be intimidating for someone to get out of jail, try to stay on a straight and narrow, get a job, but understand they're going to have challenges getting a job, especially if they have an F on their report card. But it takes money to make money. So it's really situations. And I feel like those type of people, those type of brothers and sisters, you have to have dedication to find something. It's something. Somebody, a program you can get into, somebody will work with you.
But my whole thing is, I have known brothers that went to jail 10 plus years, get out. They understand, that the world has changed, and because they watch TV, they watch the news, they try to keep up somewhat. And now, hell, in jail, they get phones, they keep up with social media and all that shit, so they know how the world is adapting and things like that. So some of them, it makes it a little bit easier. But I know men that have been in jail 10+ years come out and get a job within a couple of months, because they actually put in the hustle, the footwork, the goddamn dedication to actually try to get some shit done. Even if they understand that they mentally unstable challenge is at risk of keeping them from working a stable job, they even go get help for that. They try. What I'm getting from this brother is there's no try.
Well, if he's not trying, then he's definitely not the brother that you need in your life, because you gotta understand, a lot of brothers, not all, some, they'll try to take advantage of a situation and play the guilt trip.
Exactly.
And some women fall victim to that shit. Oh, baby, no, 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 no. I ain't got time.
I don't have a heart. I don't fall victim.
Tyson,
because I ain't never been to penitentiary or nothing like that, but hell, being on earth ain't always easy either. Being on the other side ain't always easy either.
Big facts, sis. Because you have certain situations in life that take you down through there, and then with loved ones or anybody that's close get locked up. And I tell people immediately in my circle, if you go to jail for some dumb shit, I am not doing the time with you. I will not do that time with you.
I'm not.
See, yeah, it's plenty of people. For a person to say they're not even gonna try, they not even gonna give the courage to try to change their life. Now, it's one thing if you come to me and you be like, shit, I just need help. I just need direction. Where should I start first? My dude, I'm right there searching with you. I'm gonna help you put in an application. Matter of fact, let me hook you up a motherfucking resume. What is it that you're good at? I'm gonna make it happen for you. You just gotta tell me what you can do, and I'm gonna let you know the game. I'm gonna let you know the talk game, and then we're gonna work on getting your record expunged.
He already that's the thing. He already got his record expunged. Shout out to me, record already expunged.
Okay, Zyro, like fresh
out of prison. License, everything. So my whole point is, what's the problem with you getting a job? And you've been on the streets for about 3 years now. He been out and about for 3 years.
And he ain't got no job? How he living? Okay. How is he living? He must be living off women or something.
See, he expected, she got her. He even used because he done met us once before. Your daughter even like me. Bitch, don't use my daughter. My daughter like whoever I like. And if I don't like your ass, she don't like your ass. And that's period.
I'm sorry. It's just it's a different world out here right now, and I just ain't with the shit. Like, especially when you dating, I'm so upfront that it's a killer. Like,
I ain't got no patience. I ain't got no heart. My thing is, bruh, I know what I want, and I ain't finna waste my time or your time. I can tell you ain't gonna be able to give me what I want, so please let me move the fuck on.
Facts, big facts. And I can't stress enough, like, we need more people to be able to communicate that. There's nothing wrong with making a new friend, but I don't even want to be your friend if you lazy, if you ain't trying to go get no job. Like,
because my thing is, I surround myself with people that I want to be like. I want to be around motherfucking go-getters, money, people that know how to go out there and get their bread. So therefore, if you can teach me somehow, I can go get that bread like you going to get it. Goddamn, we can get that bread together. Everybody eat.
Everybody eat. That's all we want is everybody to
My
eat.
thing is, you may want to open up a business. Okay, you may open up a business. I'm good with customer service. Boom. can eat.
But see, it's levels, sis. Everybody not ready for that level, and you can't make him be there. He not on that level with you. This man ain't even trying to get a job. He ain't even on no business level. A motherfucker that's true to the business, that's true to getting the money, and then they have a queen that's ready to help them get to the money. Okay, so you good at this, and you gonna pop this off like this. Okay, well, my credit a little better than yours, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the loan shit. We gonna pay it back together. We gonna flip the bread. You know, it's levels to the
It,
shit. But you got so many people that's just not trustworthy nowadays. Ain't no loyalty nowadays. That's why I said it's important for me to start something. BBG was started accidentally, but it came out in here, and the people who are a part of it are awesome. So for those who do want to be a part of it, going to be awesome as well, because you're going to belong to something that's beautiful. You're going to belong to something that's positive. But if you got a man or a woman, now this shit go vice versa, because
amen.
I can't stand no lazy bitch either.
Amen, Lord, no.
Wait a minute, let me
Cause
say
I
that.
don't eat
Let
no
me say
good.
that
I
again.
don't eat no
Let me
good
say that
meal
again.
chicken.
Let me say that again. I can't stand
But
no
hold
lazy
it
bitch.
back, please.
Okay,
Like, oh, wait.
I can't stand no lazy bitch. I don't
But
understand a woman who has a good man, pay all the bills, treats her like a queen, and she is still unsatisfied. Like, bitch, you can miss me with that shit. You ain't working. You ain't trying to help build y'all empire.
But see, I hate those type of men too. I hate the men that allow a female to even be like that. I can't stand those type of men. I have a problem with those type of men because my thing is, like I tell my homeboys, if the female can't at least give you $20 on gas and you running out on gas money, if she can't at least do something for you, what the hell is she there for? It's vice versa.
Honey,
My thing is, I don't ask. I feel like I don't ask for nothing I am not able to give.
I'm just to the point to where now, if you got a partner and that's your partner, that's your best friend, some things just go unspoken. Like, especially if y'all been rocking for a minute. What's up, Crown? Especially if y'all been rocking for a minute. That was my situation a long time ago, and I left her. Oh God, word. That's like, for me, if I see my man, he out there working, he doing his thing, he bring home the money, he make sure I'm fly, he fly, everything taken care of. Do you know the house gonna be clean, food gonna be cooked,
Baby's gonna be straight.
everything gonna be situated. Only thing he
Hey,
gotta do is come home, sit the
kick
fuck
him
down,
up,
whatever
shoes
you
up.
need, I got you. And see,
Got
a lot of women ain't built like that no more.
you. Mm-mm.
Oh,
But that's
motherfucker,
because
I ain't
a lot
cooking.
of men
I
ain't
ain't
built
cooking.
like that
You
to
better go
even.
find you something to eat. I ain't cooking. Mm-mm.
True.
You know, now, don't get me wrong. If she's a woman that's motivated and you're out and you still making more than she is, and she's motivated and she's building onto the kingdom and she's doing her share and she's helping, taking that load off you, the respect is definitely always should be mutual. But if a person is just allowing you to freeload off of them, like, miss me with that shit. Like,
Recently,
if your man know your car needs brakes and he don't get them, and you go get them, I'm big on that shit. Like, if I have to do the shit that I expect you to do, then I have a problem with that. Like, if you know my shit needs some brakes, I need you to handle that.
handle it. But see, my thing, I just got a problem with men not offering me the same things that they expect. You want me to go all out. You want me to be this understanding person. You want me to be this type of person, whatever. But my thing is, you are not offering me anything. Nothing. Not even my child. You're not offering us nothing.
that's Freddie Rock Trap Queen. I thank God for the one I'm blessed. He blessed me with because I've been through the most with females. And that's the thing. You have a lot of these good guys that put these women on pedestals, to put the wrong women on
Wrong
pedestals.
women on pedestals.
On
And I
pedestals.
feel like it's all about sexual appealing too, because I feel like just most women in this type situation, just because they don't have a flat stomach and all this, and they got a little cellulite, a couple rolls or whatever the case may be, they don't get the same respect. I mean, most of the time I see that good women, all good women ain't got flat stomachs. Ain't got, but y'all will take the back just because she got a flat stomach, a red bone, and all that shit. Y'all will take that woman and put her on the highest pedestal,
But wait
and
a
that
minute.
bothers me.
Wait a minute, sis. Let me challenge that because I'm a big chick and I love me.
And
Trust me.
I'm a big chick.
Honey, I love the raw. I love everything about the kid. So,
Everything.
okay, so the typical, and that's what I'm gonna say. The typical, the status quo here. You know, you have the women that go get the surgeries. Now, trust and believe me when I say this. That should start with you.
It do.
You attract that energy. What you put out in the universe, you attract. So if you have the type of self esteem to where you're intimidated by those who may have that hourglass figure, you know, then something needs to be checked with you. Because when I step up in the room, motherfuckers gonna adjust their seats. I ain't, I'm here. The queen has arrived. So it's like it's the energy that you put out. So for those who do have the hourglass bodies and they worked hard or they went and had surgeries to get it, shot their ass up, whatever the case is, more kudos to them, baby girl. That's what's up. That's you look great. You look fabulous. I have no problem with that. But neither I am not intimidated by any means because a big bitch like myself, excuse me, a big beautiful queen like myself can pull them just as well, and I might pull your bitch. So you might want to watch that shit.
Feel you on that. I feel you on that. But I'm speaking off the fact when you say that men put the wrong one
Okay.
on the pedestal. To me, those are the type of ones that they put on the pedestal. When you say the wrong ones, that's what I mean. Because just because they got everything that glitter ain't gold. Trust me, I already know with my demeanor, with the way I carry myself. Like I tell people, my screen name ain't just a screen name, it's a lifestyle. It's how I carry myself when I walk in the
Right,
streets.
right.
Don't just know anybody approach me. Even when I'm walking to the store, don't know anybody just approach me or hurt they on or damn baby you. I don't get that type of energy because I don't carry myself like that. So I agree with you on that. But when it comes for men putting women on the wrong pedestal, it's like men go for what they see just because she's sexually appealing. That's what they go by. I
But that
think most men
it's
go by the
nothing.
head down there and not the head up there. That's for those type of men.
But
That's all I'm agreeing with.
but no, sis, I don't disagree with you. I just feel like it's nothing wrong for people to have their preference. It's nothing wrong because you have people who, like myself, when we step out, we stepping out clean. Like we got somewhere to go. We gotta be sharp. We gotta look. There's nothing wrong with having your preference, and you have a lot of relationships, and you have a lot of good men too, who push their women to eat better, to work out, to hey baby, you can lose this weight if you want to really do it. So you have a lot of relationships that stemmed off of that too, which makes them look like a great couple, power couple. And then you have those who are looking just to keep up with the Joneses. So you gotta separate the two. I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody that wants to get in shape, wants to look good. You have certain people in the morning they have their own little I have a morning ritual that I do. You know what I'm saying? Before I even step foot, you know, anywhere, the first thing I do is check my money. People might think it's crazy, but the first thing I do is check my money because my money makes it's motivated to me. So once I check my money, I take my shower, I do my routine, I meditate, whatever it is that I'm locked up to do. But people are different in the nature. You know what I'm saying? So if you have standards and you want to be that power couple and you want to say, hey, baby, when we step out, we're going to be, you know, then that's the person you need to be with. The men that are putting these women on pedestals, I don't necessarily think they wifing these women. A lot of them not wifing them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women that's on here, even on this stream, on, the internet, period, they out here twerking, showing their ass, yeah, 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 yeah. How you gonna wife something like that?
I said that yesterday too. I don't think that those type of women get wife. I think it's just more for just appealing, just for entertainment type of look. Cause every man know what's really real.
Oh yeah, the real recognize real shit. You have men on here right now, girl. They got an old lady at the crib, but they got a freak they pay and help out with a bill here too. You know what I'm saying? Cause she do some shit that the wife don't do. I mean, but those are situations that come about.
Hey, I'm agree.
Those are situations that happen and come about. I mean, women too. Don't get me, women too. Women they do that the crib, and they have a little something on the side that keeps them right. So it's gang either way. And I think women put men on pedestals too because they'll let their man sit at home while they go to work and play the damn video game all day, and they won't say shit just to have a man there, just to have somebody there. So the shit
like what Betty Wright say, it's better to have a piece of man than having no man at all. Do you get my drift? I don't believe in that shit. I'm sorry, I don't believe in that shit. Betty Wright said, I don't believe in that. Betty Wright kind of had me fucked up on that note. And I love me some Betty Wright, but she most definitely had me fucked up on that goddamn lyric right there. It's better to have a piece of man than having no man at all. Do you get my drift? No, Betty Wright, I don't get your goddamn drift. You kind of fucked up with me on that one, so.
Facts. Like, I'm not even. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you for the love. I'm
not. But I did want to come in here and most definitely talk to you about my. Like I said, I've been looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight. I be on work a while. Went on YouTube trying to see if you done goddamn upload or something. I said she ain't did nothing yet. She gonna make me come find her.
I did upload. Did you see the?
She only 74 miles away.
Did you see the videos?
I'm gonna have to go look at it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go look at it as soon as I get out.
I have to pause the music for this. I can't stress it enough. It goes back to that old man. If a person shows you who they are, believe them. And I think we have a hard time believing them. What's going on? Evola? Did I say that right? Berry Beats was good. Thank you, love. But a lot of the times people get so caught up in just trying to have somebody that they're not looking at, is that person really for them? Thank you, love. How are you? How was your Sunday? Just kicking actual factuals. We're talking about dating and a person that don't want to do their share. You have to believe them. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I take to heart is a man's swag, how he smell, how he carry himself. I mean, his whole personality, has to match my energy. Because I have a big energy. I have a big spirit. So, it has to match. And the fact that, you have a lot of people that get with people that don't match their energy. They don't match them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, opposite attracts, and that's great. Y'all could be opposite on things, but does that person You know, are you excited when you see that person? Are you eager to talk to that person? Or you can't wait to speak to that person? Or you just wondering what the hell y'all gonna talk about? That's the beginning of the stages of dating. And then once you get into dating and y'all done got busy and you kicking it, and then y'all start talking, you know, maybe about investments 2-3 years down the line, you know, those the type of conversations I like to have. Because if you're not trying to build shit, then what's the point? Like, what's the point? You know, I come from a line of experience. Check the YouTube channel, give you a little background on me. I was married for 10 years. And, you know, you learn, you live and you learn. And that's why I want y'all to check the podcast, because we're going to be talking about real stuff like this. It's really one of the things that the black community needs to understand, because you have so many in the black community that's in hateful relationships, and the women keep the child away from the daddy, and the daddy got to pay child support, but the daddy missed child support, so he go to jail. I mean, come on, y'all, we gotta get this shit together. It's a hot mess. Like, how the fuck is he gonna pay child support if he locked up? Or why can't we co-parent better? Why can't we co-parent better? But that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't have to have child support if a conversation could be had. If people would literally get out their feelings and have a conversation for the sake of the children, for the sake of the family. You could say, look, I can't stand you, but we're going to every baseball game, every football game, every basketball game. Because that's all the child wants to see, is some kind of normalcy. But if you the type of parent that discuss your partner or former partner in front of the child, that's disgusting too. You know what I'm saying? So I think we just, as a community, man, we need to pull together and do better. And, you know, it's a lot of lost souls. And you got a lot of men out here that'll recognize a young woman who probably didn't have a father in her life, and she's seeking that attention, and it's given to her. But you should school her too. You should educate her too. You know, a lot of our queens are just lost, and a lot of our kings are too. So I think as a community, we need to bridge these gaps, and that's what BBG is standing for. That's what the podcast is standing for. That's what I stand for as an individual. I love all people. I love all races. I love all backgrounds. But I see in my community, it's a struggle. It's a true struggle on a lot of different things. And relationships are one of them. And, you know, I would love to see more black families. I would love to see more black CEOs. You know, I would love to see a lot for our community. So that's why I'm in the race. I'm in the fight to do this. And you guys are more than welcome to join me. That's what the podcast is for. We can talk about these issues. You can become a member of BBG. It's just levels. It's levels. Everybody not meant to vibe. Everybody ain't gonna be on the same frequency. Everybody ain't gonna like what I say, and that's cool. You know, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But I have to be me, and I have to speak factuals. When it comes to relationships and the type of relationships that you are going for, you have to attract that energy. You have to put that out in the universe. And if you're not putting that out in the universe, you're gonna meet shitty people. Just facts. Been there, done that. I finally got to talk to my daughter. It's been 10 years. She had to sneak to call me, and she said she's ready to see me and everything. Honey, that's such a blessing that baby called you. That's such a blessing, because you know what? Kids know. It's the adults that be acting stupid. Kids know. Your kids, your babies. Believe it or not, they smarter than what we could ever imagine. These kids now are cut from a different cloth. These kids are very advanced and they're very smart and they could peep stuff from a mile away. Right, right. So the fact that she snuck and called, first of all, I'm mad at that. She had to sneak to call her father. That's a bit disturbing, you know. I don't know. I just couldn't picture having children and then just because something didn't work out between me and the father, keeping them away from that happiness. Because what if the father has other children? Then they have brothers and sisters that they need to grow up with and learn. You know, it's a co-parent thing. It's all for the kids. The kid didn't ask to be here. The kids didn't ask to be here. So, you know, we have to understand. I could tell you some stories about some bitter ass women. Just bitter, taking good men through stupid shit, and they just bitter for no reason. Oh, that motherfucker left me and went and got another bitch. Okay. Okay, move on. It's called Move On with Your Life. This, a whole lot of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A whole